You've heard the saying that the only constant in life is change. So how can we ensure that our core values remain steady amidst all the chaos? This is where the philosophy of Stoicism comes into play. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about understanding which emotions to keep and which ones to discard. But why is this ancient philosophy so crucial in today's world? And how can it help us navigate the emotional turbulence of modern life? In this light, we want to share with you a book summary of the lessons and insights from Ryan Holiday's book, Obstacle is the Way. Without further ado, let's get started. Chapter 1. People respect boundaries, not unlimited kindness. How often have you found yourself trapped in situations where you feel taken advantage of, where your time, energy, or resources are constantly drained without regard for your needs or feelings? We've all been there, believing that being nice or helpful would diffuse tension or maintain harmony. But did it ever occur to you that such actions might inadvertently be creating more problems than they're solving? In the intricate dance of human relationships, there's a precarious balance between being liked and being disrespected. Marcus Aurelius once penned a profound thought. Think of yourself as worthy of dignity, and others will think the same. When we consistently allow others to disregard our boundaries, to encroach upon our time or dismiss our opinions, we inadvertently communicate that we ourselves don't value these things. Why should anyone else, then, treat them with respect? It's in these moments that Stoicism offers a guiding light. It reminds us that dignity isn't bestowed upon us, it's reclaimed. And sometimes that means learning to say no, not out of selfishness, but out of a deep respect for ourselves and our values. Remember, saying no allows you to invest your energy into those who truly value your presence. It may not always be easy, but it is always essential. By setting boundaries, we don't diminish others. We elevate ourselves, demonstrating that we won't be treated like doormats. Chapter 2. Stop apologizing for your standards. Imagine walking through life with a constant sense of guilt, of needing to apologize for simply adhering to your principles. How draining, isn't it? We've all been there, feeling compelled to apologize for declining an invitation because it conflicts with our goals or for prioritizing our well-being over someone else's immediate gratification. But what if instead of apologizing, we began to recognize that our standards are not burdens, but shields? What if they became the very foundation of our self-respect? It's in this perspective shift that Stoicism offers us a lifeline. It teaches us that virtue is not negotiable. Living by our principles should not come with an apology. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "He who is everywhere is nowhere." When we water down our principles to appease the masses, we lose our authenticity. We become a diluted version of ourselves, lacking depth and conviction. No longer are we guided by our internal compass, but by the whims of external expectations. This incessant need to apologize erodes our confidence and reinforces a sense of unworthiness. With each apology, we inadvertently communicate that our standards are flexible, our boundaries permeable. But Stoicism calls us to stand firm. It urges us to hold fast to our principles and confront those who question them, not with anger or resentment, but with the quiet confidence of one who knows their worth. So let us rise above the fear of being misunderstood and embrace the strength that comes from living authentically. Let us stop apologizing for upholding our standards and instead celebrate them as the cornerstones of our character. Chapter 3. Silence is louder than pleasing words. Think about those times when words just tumble off your tongue, driven by a desire to please or a need to avoid conflict. Have you ever stopped to consider that these words might inadvertently be weakening your influence rather than strengthening it? In the intricate dynamics of human interaction, there's a delicate balance between speaking and listening, between asserting oneself and appeasing others. In the realm of persuasion, it's often believed that the more we talk, the more convincing we become. However, the Stoics offer a counterintuitive perspective. They remind us that sometimes silence speaks volumes. Seneca wisely noted, "It is not the man who talks a great deal who is thought to be wise, but he who, when he talks, is thought to be wise." When we overuse words to please or placate, we diminish their power. Our words lose their weight, becoming mere platitudes devoid of genuine meaning. In contrast, silence, when deployed strategically, becomes a potent tool. It communicates a sense of calm amidst the storm, allowing our thoughts and arguments to resonate more powerfully. Moreover, silence can be a source of strength, a way to refuse to engage with those who seek to provoke or distract us. It enables us to resist the urge to defend or explain, thus avoiding potential pitfalls. In cultivating this skill, we not only enhance our persuasive abilities, but also fortify ourselves against the slings and arrows of interpersonal conflict. Remember, it's not the quantity, but the quality of our words that truly matters, and sometimes less can indeed be more. Chapter 4. Excessive empathy makes you a target. Have you ever found yourself constantly worrying about the feelings of others to the point where you neglect your own needs and well-being? Such excessive empathy, while well-intentioned, can often leave us depleted and susceptible to manipulation. But what if instead of being a victim of circumstance, we approached life with a Stoic mindset that values self-awareness and inner peace? Epictetus once said, "He is a slave who is not master of himself." When we allow external factors to dictate our emotional state, we relinquish our freedom. We become slaves to the whims of other people's opinions or actions. But the Stoics challenge this notion. They teach us that true empathy begins with understanding and accepting ourselves. Before trying to fix or change others, we must first confront our inner demons and strive for personal growth. Otherwise, our efforts to help others become a form of escape, a distraction from our own unresolved issues. When we lack self-mastery, we risk becoming targets, absorbing the negativity and chaos of the world without the strength to shape it. This constant barrage can lead to burnout, anxiety, and a diminished sense of purpose. So let us heed the Stoics' call for self-awareness and personal growth. Only when we cultivate inner peace and self-mastery can we truly empathize with and help others on their journey towards enlightenment. Conclusion. In the unpredictable journey of life, it's natural to yearn for a guiding light that helps us stay grounded amidst the shifting sands of emotions and expectations. This is precisely where the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers its timeless wisdom. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions, but about channeling them effectively. It equips us with the tools to discern which emotions serve us and which ones we should release. But why is this philosophy so relevant in today's fast-paced world? And how can we harness its power to navigate the complexities of modern living? Throughout history, countless individuals have fallen into the trap of seeking universal appeal, believing that pleasing everyone would lead to success. Yet history has shown that such a path often leads to a diluted existence, where one's true self gets sacrificed at the altar of popularity. Stoicism challenges this conventional wisdom, urging us to focus on living a life of integrity and authenticity, rather than chasing fleeting approval. When we embrace Stoic principles, we learn to prioritize our values and stand firm in the face of societal pressures to conform. Instead of being tossed about by the winds of public opinion, we become anchors of stability, rooted in our beliefs and principles. But how can we apply these timeless lessons to our daily lives? It starts with understanding and accepting ourselves. Only when we have a solid grasp of our own emotions and motivations can we truly understand and empathize with others. It's about finding the balance between being resilient in the face of adversity and being compassionate towards ourselves and others. As we delve deeper into the teachings of Stoicism, we uncover practical tools to manage our emotions, set healthy boundaries, and respond to challenges with grace and resilience. Remember, the journey of self-discovery and personal growth is a lifelong endeavor. Let us embrace the wisdom of Stoicism not as a rigid set of rules, but as a guide to help us navigate the complexities of life with greater clarity, purpose, and inner peace. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoic wisdom. If you found this discussion insightful, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to stay updated on our latest discussions. Until next time, continue to seek wisdom, grow, and find strength in the timeless philosophies that have shaped our world.